I was a big fan of Storytime animation. Yes, I was a fan. Back then, Storytime animations were really fun. Each creator had their own unpolished, unique style. It felt like going to a hidden local restaurant that only I knew about. Technically, millions of people knew about it, but that's not important. The important thing is that these animations didn't feel manufactured. They felt homemade, which made them enjoyable to watch. However, if you look at Storytime animation these days, they feel corporate, which has been mentioned hundreds of times in criticism videos, like that unique local restaurant turning into a chain franchise. Chain restaurants aren't bad, I like McDonald's. In fact, they provide consistent quality, which is a good thing, but the feeling we originally loved, the unique charm, has disappeared, and that made me stop watching Storytime animations. Until now. Completely out of nowhere, this video showed up. Just to clarify, this is not a video about the my first video trend, I already made that. I watched the video and honestly, it was just okay. Nothing special, just a typical introduction video. But after watching that one video, my algorithm kept recommending these kind of videos. A lot. At first, it was nice, but as it kept going, I got fed up with it. It's not that I hate those creators, but you know you'll get sick of something if you eat the same thing every single day. That's what I felt. But then, I found a video that stood out. Ringo Suga's "Come Watch My First Video." Let's think about this. Most channels were like, please watch my video, but this video, she just commands you come watch it. You can already feel a completely different mindset. It's like, I'm above everyone else. And to have that kind of confidence, your skills have to back it up. And her video quality absolutely did. Since I got interested, I watched another one. That video made me feel her video was clearly different from other Storytime animation channels. There were two major differences. And these two are very important because they, along with one more thing I'll mention later, are what will evolve Storytime animation industry. So the first difference is the art style. Storytime animation characters are usually simple because that makes animation easier and saves time and money. But Ringo Suga is different. Her local character is simple, but her human character design is more complex compared to typical Storytime animation's characters. It feels similar to creators like Emerichi or Honobread, more anime-inspired rather than cartoon. In an industry where every character looks similar, this brings a fresh change. But if you try to animate an 8-minute video with that level of detail, you will literally die. There's a reason animation studios with this style are known for overworking people. So then the question is, how is she uploading once a month? For an animation channel, that is fast. Unless she made a deal with the devil, it's almost impossible to fully animate 8-minute videos like that. So the only explanation is she's actually not animating. And that's correct. Ringo Suga is Storytime, but not fully animation. It's a partial animation. If you look closely at her video, you can notice that only some parts are fully animated. Other parts use real-life footage. Sometimes she even uses drawings on a cardboard box and moves them around. But because everything is so edited smoothly, we still perceive it as one complete Storytime animation. And this idea of mixing animation with other elements is how she makes a video in 1 month. Other creators actually do this too. Jade Animation did it on her Pokemon Cafe video, the other ones out has done it on his most recent video, and Emerichi was already doing this for more than a year. More and more creators are moving away from pure animation and toward a mix of formats. And this is what I think the second major change, the decline of pure animation. Some creators still do pure animation, but I think more creators will move toward this hybrid style because it doesn't just reduce workload, it also reduces burnout. Animation has a much higher burnout rate compared to other types of content, so more creators will choose this way, which means pure animation creators will decrease. An example of this is Toby Animates. He was an incredibly talented pure animator. I genuinely thought he would become the next infamous Sush. But the amount of work was too intense for him and he quit YouTube. If Toby had used a hybrid style like Ringo Suga, maybe we would still be watching him today. In the future, Storytime animation will split into two categories, fully animated channels and hybrid channels, or pure animation might disappear entirely. So that was two changes, art style and decline of pure animation. But I said there were three. And the last one is this one might not be as impactful as the first two, but it's still worth mentioning. Recently, another channel blew up, Justice Taken. Unlike Ringo Suga, who already has some connection with other famous Storytime animators, this creator came out of nowhere, dominated the algorithm, and hit 100,000 subscribers with just 2 videos. That is insane. So I look into why, and most comments pointed to one thing, the art style. It's very different from traditional storytime animation. People call it the flipnote style, but this nostalgic, simple style is attracting a lot of viewers. And interestingly, she's not the origin of this style. Creators like Nobody and Cooper Galanis are also known for it. Nobody uploaded one video, 1 million views, 40k subscribers. There's definitely something about this style. If you're thinking of becoming a storytime animator, try this style, it must be a cheat code. Cooper Galanis, with just 8 videos, he already has around 540,000 subscribers. What makes him stand out is how he builds his own world through his art style and presents in a really engaging way. That combination creates a strong synergy, which is what led to his popularity. Even from his very first video, there are several moments where his personality really comes through.
And then the guy next to me was like, "Yo, dude, he once did that to me and he never gave me attendance. I would just leave if I were you." And so I did. I just walked out in the middle of the lecture and slammed the door.
Wow, the confidence. Even his thumbnails are different. Just look at this. Most channels copy the Jade Animations format with random dots concept, but his thumbnails are completely unique. And that's how he built a strong fan base. So yeah, these are some thoughts I had while watching recent storytime animation channels. The changes happening right now and where things might go in the future. What do you think? Do you think these changes are actually shaping the industry? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, a like and subscribe will really help. I noticed my like to view ratio is kind of low. I don't know why. Should I make my character cuter or anything? Oh, and thanks for the fan art. This is the first fan art I ever got, and I really appreciate it. Alright then, see you in the next video. Okay, bye.